honey. You had a long day? You had a bad day? It's okay. It's okay. We all have bad days, honey. It's okay. Here. You want to know what I do when I have a bad day? Here. It's going to sound silly, but if you're open to it, I usually need to feel grounded. So I get up and I lay on the floor. It's okay if you can't lay on the floor. You just need to lay in your bed and just listen and maybe even fall asleep. That's okay. Whatever comforts you, my darling. It's okay. Through this time, what we're gonna do is, if you'd like to pause the video and add on to what I'm talking about, or give me your own thoughts, spend as much time as you need to. It's okay. Let me hear anything that you'd like to say. Pause me whenever you want. I promise you, it's okay. This is our floor time. This is our relaxing time. This is where we talk, we communicate, and we share. And it's all okay. Okay. Yeah, you want to lay on the floor with me? Yeah. Let's go. Come on. Here. Okay. Completely flat or on your sides, it doesn't matter. It's usually better if you lay completely flat. It helps me feel grounded. It helps me remember that I'm here and that I'm safe and there's nothing to worry about. It's hard. It's hard when you're having like horrible anxiety or you're thinking about everything that happened today. But if you can just get yourself to lay down and focus on your breathing, focus on the fact that you're here, that you're safe, that everything is completely fine. You're okay. Everything is okay. You're completely okay. Okay. Usually whenever I lay on the floor, I tend to think about what's gotten me up to this point and like how much I've done. And I think as humans, we tend to think about all the bad stuff that we've done, how we're not improving, how we're not changing, and like all these other things that we could be doing so much better. But at least sometimes when I allow myself to think about it, I let myself understand that I am human, that I am growing. And it's okay not to be ever changing. And it's okay to be improving. And sometimes it's okay to mess up. All the time, really. It's okay to mess up. Because we're going to mess up. If we focused on every single thing that we did, that we messed up on, I think we'd all go insane. It's really important for us all not to be in our heads about everything that we do. You know, I get in my head a lot where I think like, oh my God, I shouldn't have said this. Oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. Or, oh my God, this person hates me. And it's like, oh my God, wouldn't it just be so amazing if I just let it go and I let the universe handle it? I would have such a more beautiful life if I stopped worrying about what other people thought and second guessing what other people thought and trying to gauge if someone's mad at me or not. What has really helped me is thinking like, if someone's gonna be mad at me for being me or doing what I need to do, then unfortunately, they're not the person I have in my life. And it's okay to cut my losses. It's really hard. It's really, really hard when you so badly want to be loved and accepted by everybody. But at the same time, the same phrase helped me as well, where someone had said, you don't even like everybody. I don't like everybody, I will be honest. There are a lot of people in this universe that I probably wouldn't like, and you know what? There's a lot of people in this universe that you guys wouldn't like, and that's okay. That is totally okay. We don't need to be liked by everybody. We don't need to overthink everything that we do. If our friends are truly our friends, then they will like us for who we are and encourage us to be better for whatever the case is that we need to be better for. Like with our eating and our drinking water, with our drinking water and sleeping appropriately and checking up on our mental health and doing things that make us happy. and enriching our lives in a beautiful way. People like that really do matter. They care about us and they want the best for us. And I think those are the best people to hold tight. Whereas if you have friends where you kind of have to really think about like, oh, are they mad at me? This last time they were mad at me, they didn't tell me for months and then they exploded on me. I think everybody should be able to have a friend that is willing to tell them about the issues that they have with them. I think that's a really important fundamental thing. And be around people that you know genuinely wants to be around you. You know, we get really caught up in trying to seek our approval from everybody, but some of us don't really stop to think, are we doing the things and are we acting in the way that our values align up with? Like, do I like myself right now? And if the answer is no, and you're not being who you are, I think that's the first step into knowing you should change your environment and be who you'd like to be for the better. Because the more you're like yourself, the more people around you will reflect you. There's this saying where people are like, you are who you're around. I've really taken that into account. My friends and I, so amazing, so wonderful. I love them so much. If I would stand next to my friends and be like, this is my friend, I would be very proud of who I'm around. Very proud. Everyone I'm around is absolutely amazing. And it's because I decided to be authentically myself. It's because I decided to stand up for myself and know what I like and know what I dislike. And I have friends that share those same values and same compasses. And it is so beautiful to have the life I have with them. I would like to make more friends, you know? Everybody wants companionship. Everybody wants companionship. If there's a simple thing where someone's like, I don't want companionship, like, I don't need it. It comes with too much trauma. Companionship is not trauma. Companionship is not problems. Companionship is not difficulty. Companionship is being there for each other, supporting each other, knowing what's right or wrong for each other. And it's not scary. You know, I had to learn through a lot of my friendships that these relationships that I have with these people are not bad at all. And in a romantic partner sense, I realized if my relationship with my friends aren't even bad, why am I in these relationships that are bad? Like, this person is supposed to be top tier above everybody else. So why am I with somebody that treats me worse than my friends? And it's hard, you know? We want love. We want compassion. It's just easy. It's easy to get love out of somebody who's already given you love. It's easy to choose what's familiar out of love, regardless if it's chaotic or not. You don't want to be alone, so you would rather choose being with somebody that is chaotic and to be loved at the same time. But it's not love. It's not. You are deserving of so much better. And your friends know that. And you know that. And if you don't know that, I encourage you to know that. You are a wonderful piece of this universe. And you are so deserving of beautiful relationships. Whether that's relative relationships, whether that's friendship relationships, whether that's romantic relationships. You are so deserving of that. You are amazing. You are wonderful. I wouldn't ever doubt that. I wouldn't ever doubt that for you. Oh my goodness. This is usually what happens with floor time. I'm telling you every single thought that I have in my head while I lay down on the ground and really sit and think about everything. It's nice to clear my head. It's really nice, especially to speak about things out loud. It's wonderful. And I very much implore you to speak about your thoughts out loud and see how they sound. It's really, really nice. Speaking about every single thought that we have, it helps us get a lot of revelation about our situations. You know, I don't know how many of you guys are in therapy, or if some of you guys are against therapy or not, but being in therapy for me has really opened my eyes to previous patterns that I've had regarding like previous situations and like how they affect me now. And it's really interesting seeing my mind change in real time as I speak out loud about a certain situation. I more recently blocked an ex that used to be physically not great to me, if you can kind of get the gist. And the reason I got in contact with this person initially was because I had this impulsive idea just to send an email to his blocked email, because I didn't think it would actually reach him. I just kind of wanted to do it as like a final, like, yeah, you did this to me, I hate you sort of thing, blah, blah, blah. And then he responded because he actually got it, and I didn't think he'd get it. And he apologized, and he was like, I'm so sorry, I think about this all the time. Like I think about how wrong I did you all the time. Like, it haunts me every single week. And it was really funny because I was like, wow, well, it affects me in my fucking dreams and shit. Like, thank you so much. Anyways, so eventually him and I talked for like a couple of days. And the more I talked to him, the more I felt bad for him. And the more I was like, well, no, he doesn't have any friends. Like, he's in a really bad place and everything like that. I shouldn't block this person. I shouldn't do this by this person. And the more I talked to this person, the more I remembered this person hurt me. This person put me through nightmares. This person makes me rethink all of my friendships and all of my relationships with people, and like, it makes me second guess everything. And I'm so hyper vigilant because of this person. What am I doing? And when I was in therapy, my therapist, her name is Becca, I brought this to her and I was like freaking out because I was like, oh my God, I need to block this person. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? So she sits with me and she's like, I understand what you're going through. And I was like, and a lot more than that. I'm just like paraphrasing, right? She like sat with me and was like, so what's the worst case scenario, right? And I like sat with her. And back then, I used to worry about him hurting me in a drastic way. And I was just horrified. I was like, back then he knew where I lived, he knew where my family was, he knew everything, right? But now, being in Oregon, she was like, what's the worst thing that he can do? And I was like, I'm scared, but he can't find me anymore. He can't do anything physical to me anymore. He can't fly out here either. He doesn't have the money, doesn't have the resources, doesn't even know where I live. That fear that I had back then was creeping into today, and causing this like fear reaction that I had in front of my therapist, where I cried to my therapist. I was scared and I was like, I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? And like, I'm paraphrasing this so much more calmly than what I was, because when I was talking to her, I was freaking out. I was like so scared. And I like mentioned to her, I was like, what if he like hurts himself? Like, what if he tries to find me? And she was like, that's not your responsibility if he hurts himself. And two, he doesn't even know how to find you. If you thought that he was going to find you, he would have already found you. You're allowed to break off people that are not good for you and people that have hurt you. The person that hurt you before is not going to heal you, no matter what. They're going to feel guilty for the fact that they knew that they hurt you, but they cannot heal you by any means. You are responsible for healing yourself, and you are doing yourself a disservice by keeping this person that hurt you in your life. And when she like really talked to me about that and spoke to me about how I'm essentially holding myself back in a sense, when she talked to me about that and I really spoke all of my words out loud, I realized like there is nothing to fear. There's absolutely nothing to fear. And I think therapy helps that a lot. Like, usually like when we're in our thoughts, we tend to take things up to an extreme and just keep the feelings that we have up to an extreme. But when we speak about things out loud, the more that we speak, the more we can be like, doesn't that sound ridiculous? Doesn't that sound crazy? And it does. And that's no shame towards anybody at all. There's no shame at all. Nothing at all towards anybody that has feelings that are big and scary, because I have feelings that are big and scary. I cry a lot. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I'm allowed to have these big emotions, and that goes for anybody else too. Like, you guys are allowed to have big emotions. It doesn't matter if you're a woman. It doesn't matter if you're a man. It doesn't matter what you identify as. We're all human. We all have emotions. These birds don't go up to each other and question why the other one is upset and try to be all macho and shit. They just understand that another being is hurting. And same with animals. Animals care if you're hurting. They can tell. No one's gonna shame you for hurting. And if someone does shame you for hurting, I don't think they should be in your life at all. If you were gonna do anything with this life, please be good to yourself, because you are the one person that will always have the ability to do good by you. You existing and you living and you breathing and you being a beautiful piece of this universe is a good example of you doing good by you, because you exist, because you deserve it. Each and every single one of you deserves to exist, deserves to be happy, deserves to be wonderful. Be kind to you, because life is not easy. It's wonderful, right? We have our beautiful moments where everything is great and gorgeous and amazing, right? Life is not all that great if you're not kind to yourself. Life is so much better if you are kind and you know that you're worthy of love, because everybody's worthy of love. You're human. That means you're worthy. You're breathing. That means that you're worthy. The same thing with if you have an issue with food and think like, oh, I don't deserve food because I didn't do this, and I don't deserve food because I didn't do this. Baby, everybody deserves food. Everybody deserves comfort. Everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves to have some sort of care on their body. So please, don't torture yourself because you don't think that you're deserving. You are so deserving. You are so wonderful. Do not ever think that you're not, because you are. And the world would be so much better if you were just so much more kinder to yourself. Yeah, that's floor time. Take as much time as you need to tell me everything. Tell me all your thoughts. Tell me all your worries. Tell me all your feelings and your opinions. Or your facts. Tell me anything. I'll be right here to listen. I love you.